Morning, good morning. Happy day to you. It's Truth Bomb Thursday. And if you're catching this on the replay, I want you to pay very close, full attention. This is probably going to be by far one of my most favorite daily doses that I've done this year. And of course, it's coming from just how enthusiastic I am about what an impact our programs, our material, and our mentorship has on the lives of so many people, their families, and the ripple effect, right? The ripple effect is something that, we think about often, and when you improve you improve the world. You think about that. When you improve yourself, okay, you improve everything in your environment, the people. Everything improves because you improve. And you think about the ripple effect and how far out that's going to go, and how far into the future that's going to go, and how far into your family line that's going to go. When you improve you change this world, you make it a better place, and it starts with you. And so Truth Bomb Thursday, I'm really excited about, and I want you guys to pay full attention. Whether on the replay or if you're joining me live, if you come on live and you catch me halfway through, go back and watch from the beginning, because this can change your life, okay? A 20-minute conversation with someone who had specialized knowledge that was able to direct it intelligently towards me changed my life, changed the course of my life, who I am, what I do, how I do it, what I have, how I live, everything. And that 20 minutes is going to be with me for the rest of my life. Because what I received during that 20 minutes was something that I'm going to have for the rest of my life. And I've been reading quite a bit out of our guide, because this is the roadmap. Like, this is the answer to our prayers. And the Truth Bomb Thursday today, let me just make my screen small so I can see. Good morning, Elizabeth. Okay, so here's the thing. It's very simple. We've heard this so many times in so many different ways. Thoughts become things. What you think about, you bring about. As a man thinketh in his heart, so is he. We've heard all of these things. But when you start to apply this, and when you start to really understand this, you not only become 100% responsible for everything in your life. Every thought, every feeling, every action, every result, every circumstance, every condition. Okay? But with that responsibility comes great power. It comes great empowerment, freedom. Okay, freedom, because we only control one thing. There's only one thing we control in our life, and that is our thought. We can think. That is huge. We can think, and that is huge. Why is that so big? Because with our thoughts, we create our world. We create our reality. And because our thoughts create our world, and we have the ability to originate and change our thought, our thinking, our perception, we can change our world. Did you decide this morning when you woke up, did you decide with your first thought, today's going to be the best day of my life? With your thought, you create your world, your results, your experiences. Every experience you're going to have today, tomorrow, and every day until the grave is going to come back to your thoughts. So did you wake up and have the thought, today's going to be the best day of my life? If you want today to be the best day of your life, you have to think it first. If you want something to improve in your life, you have to think it first. If you're dealing with a challenge or a struggle with a person or with your business or with yourself, it's because of your thinking. Your thinking makes it so. Your challenges, your drama, your struggles, they're a result of your thought. Seriously, think about this. If you think, this person's just so unorganized, she doesn't know what she's doing, and this, that, and the other thing, guess what? You are going to experience that because it's your thought. It only makes it so because you chose to originate that thought about that person, about that situation. And if you chose instead, you know what? She's doing a great job and the best she can. And I wish a lot of success for her. Guess what? You're going to have that experience too. Because what you put out in thought comes back. There's a boomerang effect. And it works for everybody, and it's working all the time. And there's no room for ignorance. There's no room for not knowing this, because it's an effect all the time. There's a boomerang effect. And whatever you think in thought is energy. Thought is energy. It is a thing. Comes back to you 100% of the time. So if you are judging, if you are criticizing yourself or other people, then that's coming back to you in experience. That will be your experience. Now, it takes awareness, understanding, and courage and confidence to be able to permanently shift your thinking. Because you have to shift your paradigm. You have to shift your mindset, your belief system. Because up to 98% of your thoughts are automatic. You don't actually consciously originate or control them. They're automatically, they produce themselves based on your subconscious, based on your mindset. And that's why you need to do a paradigm shift. But you will only do a paradigm shift if you understand the magnitude of your thoughts and your thinking, and how whatever you think or say, you are going to experience yourself. If you say, this is hard, this is going to take a lot of work, I'm going to have to work really hard at this for a really long time, this is difficult, that's what you will experience. Because it's only your thought that makes it so. That is your reality, is your thought, is your perception. So if you say, you know what, this is easy, this comes natural to me, I'm super effective, super productive, and this is going to be the best day of my life, and things are going to happen so quickly because I am so aligned. And when I'm aligned, I attract, and when I attract, I receive. That's what you're going to experience. And that's where the biggest waste of your time, is complaining and is blaming. Because when you do that, you're guaranteed to experience the very thing that you're complaining about or blaming somebody else for. See, I don't care what you think, because it doesn't affect me. It affects you. Because I get to think my own thoughts. And you get to think your own thoughts. So when you don't wish well onto somebody else, it doesn't affect them at all. And I'll just use me for an example. This is not happening, but let's just say there's somebody out there that is really annoyed by me, doesn't like my voice, or doesn't agree with what I'm saying, doesn't agree with my message, thinks whatever they want to think about me. Guess what? It doesn't hurt me at all. It doesn't matter to me at all, because I choose my thoughts. And whatever I choose in thought, I experience for myself. And whatever you or they think themselves, they're choosing their own experience. That's going to happen to them. The subconscious doesn't know that you're talking about somebody else. All it knows is that you are in a negative thought and feeling vibration. And it only knows to respond to your thought and vibration. Okay? And so when you improve yourself, when you speak well about others, that comes back to you. When you speak well about yourself, that comes back to you. You are the only problem you will ever have, and you are your only solution you will ever have. And you have all the power. You have all the power, okay? It takes will. It takes commitment. It takes discipline. It takes setting a goal that is worthy of you, that's worthy of you changing. Because we all know that change causes discomfort. It can feel uncomfortable. It's part of the growth process, okay? So, but you've got to change your perception, change the way you're looking at it, because that'll become your experience. It's only uncomfortable to you because you are thinking that way. You can change your thought in a millisecond. You can make a decision in a millisecond. That'll clear up so much of your chaos and your drama and your problems. But you've got to be making the shots in your own life. Don't wait for other people. Don't wait for other people to be agreeable. Don't wait for other people to support you. Don't wait for other people to validate you. You can do that yourself. You go out, you sing your own song, and you put good out about yourself and about others, and you see the best in every situation and everything, and you will only experience the best that life has to offer. But it starts with you. And only you can do this. But you can do this. Make today the best day of your life. How do you do that? You think it, you say it, you sing it. And every time you're confronted with a negative thought or a negative situation or your paradigm or your bullshit belief system, you go, nope, today's the best day of my life. Nope, today's the best day of my life. And when you have a negative thought towards somebody else or towards yourself, you go, nope, and you say something positive. I don't care if it's, I like my hair today. What did you just do? You took yourself from a negative point of view and you changed it over to a positive point of view, which affects your feeling, which affects what you're attracting, which affects ultimately your results in life. It is that simple. That simple. Get around the right people, get the right material, the right type of support, set a goal that starts to move things inside of you, tap into things you didn't even know were inside of you. Your life is worth living to the fullest. You are worth living life to the fullest. Make the committed decision today that you are going to wake up every day and command and demand and expect every day to be the best day in your life. The best day of your life. And guess what? You are going to have a lot of really great days and a lot of really great things come towards you because you called it out. You made it so with your thoughts. Have a beautiful, blessed day, and we'll see you on the next one.